Thank you, Michelle and friends, for setting me up for this wonderful practice of adaptive seated yoga. Yeah, so as always, I like to begin the yoga practice with a centering practice. And essentially the centering practice is a way for us to kind of allow ourselves to come into the class, setting aside whatever was going on for us before the class. Of course, knowing that we can come back to that after class. And so I'd like to invite you to roll your shoulders up, back and down just a few times. Find a comfortable seat. Soften your gaze. Ground down through your sits bones. Soften through your abdomen. Lengthen up through your torso. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Lift through the crown of your head. And then when you're ready, an invitation to bring your hands into prayer pose at your heart center. Take a moment, notice how it feels to have your hands in this placement. If this makes you lose your balance, choose another placement for your hands. We never forfeit balance to come into a pose or movement. And then lifting your heart to your hands, bowing your head to your heart. Take a moment to set a simple intention for your practice. Set your intention with one word, and we'll come back to that at the end of the class. Release your arms down by your sides, spiral your palms open, and wiggly fidgets. Shake your hands vigorously. If anything I share with you today doesn't feel right, if it feels uncomfortable, I'd like to invite you to explore visualizing the movement. So feel or see yourself physically doing the movement. Imagination is powerful. And so energy flows wherever our thoughts and our breath goes. From here, let's transition into a practice that I like to call mindful movement. So linking our breath with our movements. As you're ready, reach your arm up to the sky. And then slowly float your arm down. Gentle movement, reaching up to the sky, slowly lifting your arm as high as feels comfortable for you. And then slowly float your arm down. Let's explore adding a gentle inhale as we reach our arm up to the sky, full length of your inhale. On exhale, float your arm down the full length of your exhale. It's as if on our inhale, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end point. On exhale, a beginning, a middle, and an end. Release both arms down by your side. Rest your hands on your thighs. And we'll begin the movement on the other side. As you're ready, reaching up to the sky. And slowly float your arm down. So I like to think of these gentle movements as a moving meditation, reaching up to the sky. Slowly float your arm down. Let's add a gentle breath to the movement on inhale, reaching up, full length of your inhale. On exhale, float your arm down the full length of your exhale. It's as if on our inhale, there's a beginning, a middle, and an end point. On exhale, a beginning, a middle, and an end. Release both arms down by your side. And this time, let's explore reaching both arms up to the sky. Take a look between your palms. If it doesn't create tension in your neck, then return your gaze on the horizon. Fold your fingers in, press into the palms of your hands. There's a sensitive point there. Or maybe even placing your hands on the back of your head if you'd like. And together we can shout out, I am, I can, and I will. And with a sigh of relief, release down by your head.
I will.
Roll your shoulders up, down just a few times. Rest your hands on your thighs, palm up or palm down as desired. Take a moment to notice what feels better for you, resting your palms face up, or does it feel better to rest your palms face down? If you are feeling scattered, restless, palms face down can encourage grounding. If you are feeling fatigued, explore resting your palms face up, open to receive. And then as you're ready, begin to move your gaze downward. We're moving away from the busyness in our minds and more towards our heart. Allow your facial muscles to soften and release. Relax your jaw and clench your teeth. Let there be a little space between your teeth. Soften your lower jaw. Soften around your temples. Soften the area between your eyebrows. Wide forehead. And then an invitation, without changing anything, to bring a gentle awareness to your breath. Maybe noticing that as we inhale, things expand. On exhale, things contract. Notice, is your breath long? Is it smooth or is it jagged? And breathing in through your nose and out through your nose. Or in through your nose and out through your mouth. Or if it feels better for you, breathing in and out through your mouth. If you're congested, breathe in whatever way you can. And from here, I'd like to transition into a simple breathing exercise. The research shows can help with pain management and anxiety. So let's begin with placing our hands in a triangle around our navel center. And then begin to deepen your inhale and lengthen your exhale. When we lengthen our exhale, it is calming for our nervous system. And then see if you can begin to smooth out your breath, so that your inhales and your exhales are the same quality and duration. At any point, if you notice your mind gets distracted and wants to wander off, know that that's okay. That's the nature of our mind. Simply bring your awareness back to your breath. And so if you'd like to add a gentle swaying movement to your breathing practice, this can be calming for our nervous system. Our breath is long and smooth and soft as we breathe in and as we breathe out. Just for a few more breaths, or as long as it feels comfortable, keeping this simple breathing exercise going. At any point, if you notice your mind gets distracted and wanders off, through this time, bring a gentle awareness to the sounds around you. And so I can hear the creaks and cracks of the old cabin that I live in. I can hear the ticking of the old clock in my living room. And maybe noticing the gentle tone of my voice, and then bring your awareness in a loving way back to your breath. Wherever you are in your breath cycle, let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. Your natural rhythm, maybe observing the rise and fall of your chest and your belly. Drop your chin towards your chest. Gradually blink your eyes. And so notice if you felt a subtle shift in your energy. And so we've begun the process of tuning into our bodies and connecting with our breath. So the bridge between our body and our mind, our breath. Release your arms by your sides, spiral your palms open, and weakly fidget. Shake your hands vigorously. So at this time, if it is available to you and you would like, walk your hips forward in the chair about 2/3 of the way. If you're needing or wanting the back of the chair for support today, honor that. Yoga meets us exactly where we are. And then when you're ready, let's repose. So make sure your feet are placed evenly on your footrest or on the floor. Sits bones are sharp on the chair. Spine is long, front body is soft. Roll your shoulders up, back, and down just a few times. Tuck your chin in slightly to release the back of your neck. And from here, we'll transition into a gentle warm-up for our neck and shoulders. Let's begin with simple neck rolls. So our Buddha belly is soft, breath is quiet. Move your head and neck in the opposite direction. So see if you can resist the temptation to move your head to its full range of motion. And slowly bring your head back centered, look up, and then let your chin drop towards your chest. On inhale, looking up. Let your chin drop towards your chest. When you're ready, bring your head back center. Turn your gaze, looking over your right shoulder. And then imagine that you're moving your chin up and down slightly. Bring your head back through center. Turn your gaze, looking over your left shoulder. Again, imagine moving your chin up and down slightly. Bring your head back through center. Belly is soft, breath is quiet. Drop your left ear towards your left shoulder. Release your right arm down by your side, and then pushing through the palm of your hand, reach your arm up to the sky. On inhale, bring your head back center. Palm comes face up at the heart center. We'll repeat this movement 3 more times on this side. So drop your ear towards your shoulder, extend your opposite arm, pushing through the palm of your hand, reach your arm up. Inhale, come on back, center. Exhale, drop your ear towards your shoulder, release your opposite arm, pushing through the palm of your hand, reach your arm up to the sky. Inhale, come on back, center. So one last time in your own time and rhythm. Of course, I'm here if you need a visual. And finish up the movement that you're on when you're ready. Release both arms down by your side. Rest your hands on your thighs. We'll begin the movement on the other side. As you're ready, drop your right ear towards your right shoulder. Release your left arm down by your side and pushing through the palm of your hand, reach your arm up to your place. On inhale, come on back, center. Exhale, drop your ear towards your shoulder, release your opposite arm, push through the palm of your hand. On inhale, come on back, center. And so 2 more times. Drop your ear towards your shoulder, pushing through the palm of your hand, reaching up to the sky. One last time in your own time and rhythm. And finish up the movement that you're on. Release your arms by your side, then rest your hands on your thighs. And take a moment to notice how that movement made you feel. And so moving on, let's roll our shoulders up, back and down. Soft, organic movements. So it's not meant to be a big scrunch up towards your ears. And then reverse the direction, so forward, down, and back. And maybe alternating from side to side. And then when you're ready, reach your arms, stretch your palms, reach your arms in front of you, stretching your palms. And then take your fingertips to your shoulders, stretch your palms, fingertips to your shoulders, and then alternate from side to side. Our Buddha belly is soft, breath is quiet. Release your arms by your sides, spiral your palms open, take your fingertips to your shoulders, and then imagine you're drawing circles with your elbow points on the screen in front of you, or perhaps the wall. See if you can create a little half smile, like a little Buddha smile. So when we smile, it releases saliva. So we want a nice juicy mouth and juicy body. And then reverse the direction. We'll pause whenever you need to. And slowly on out of the movement. Rest your hands on your thighs and take a moment to let your breath come back to its natural rhythm. Let's do some movements for our hands. So I'd like to invite you to stretch your palms and then make soft fists. Stretch your palms, soft fists, and stretch, soft fists. Circle your wrists in one direction. Circle in the opposite direction. So notice, is one wrist tighter than the other? Imagine you're playing piano. So getting that synovial fluid, Mother Nature's WD-40 flowing into all the little joints in your hands. When you're ready, turn your palms face up. Circle your thumbs in one direction. Circle in the opposite direction. Micro movements, visualizing the movements, focusing on what we can do. And then an invitation to place one hand, so your fingers are facing down to the earth and your other hand's pressing against your hand. If this isn't available to you, maybe making a fist and placing it on your thigh. And then fingers reach up to the sky. And let's come to the other hand. So reaching across, fingers down towards the earth and then up. And give your hands a little shake out. Reach your arms up to the sky, extend beyond your wrists, your fingertips. Fold your fingers in or place your hands on the back of your head. And this time we can shout out, we are, we can, and we will. And with a sigh of relief, release your arms down by your side. Roll your shoulders out, back and down just a few times. So today I'd like to share with you a few versions of a seated mountain pose. And so that said, let's begin by making sure feet are placed evenly on the floor on your footrest. And an invitation to place your feet so that they're comfortably hip distance apart. So a little trick, if you're sitting in the chair, is maybe 2 fist distance between your feet. Notice how that placement of your feet feels. So if it feels comfortable, in other words, stable, wonderful. If not, place your feet whatever way feels comfortable for you. So feet comfortably hip distance apart. Release your arms by your side. Palms face up. Mountain pose. So stretching through your fingertips. And release. And so still in mountain pose, I'd like to invite you to reach your arms up into warrior 2 arms. So stretching through your fingertips. So the strength comes from underneath your arms. Shoulders are flat. and release. Ground through your feet, spiral your palms open on inhale. This time, reaching our arms up. So notice if it feels okay for you to have your arms in line with your ears. If it might feel better to have your arms, elbows bent. So you choose, this is your yoga practice. Take a look between your palms if it doesn't create tension in your neck, and then return your gaze on the horizon. Mountain pose. And release. And take a rest. Belly soft, breath quiet. And so moving on, let your chin drop towards your chest. Let your shoulders round towards your front body, round your spine. On inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Let your chin fall towards your chest. Let your shoulders roll towards your front body, round your spine. Inhale, come back to a neutral spine. Let your chin fall towards your chest. Let your shoulders round towards the front of your body. Let your whole spine round. And come back to a neutral spine. Release your arms down by your side and then bend your spine. Let your spine bend. Bend your elbows, arms low in front of you, looking straight ahead. That can help us focus our mind. Come into gentle twist. Bend your elbows if you like, moving with your breath. Inhale to one side, exhale to the other. Finish up the movement that you're on. Come on back center. Release your arms by your side. Shoulders up, back and down. Hands in the straight out. Buddha belly is, soft. Breath is quiet. So an invitation to draw your hands in towards your hip creases. And we'll come into a practice that I like to call stirring the pot. A little warm up for our lower back and our hips. So begin with an inhale, circling forward. And then circle back. And so moving in your own time and rhythm. And as you begin to feel your hips and lower back soften and release a little, see if you can go a little bit deeper. And then move in the other direction. Bring a gentle awareness to the space in front of you, the space beside you, above you, and especially to the space behind you. And trust, an invitation to trust that you're being supported. And then slowly come on back to a neutral spot. Take a moment to let your breath settle. And notice how you feel. So not about what we look like in our yoga practice. Diagnostic tool is how do I feel? And so I'd like to share a practice with you called Breath of Joy. And so this is an energizing practice. And it's done inhaling, sniffing in through your nose 3 times, adding arm movements to the breath if you'd like. And then the exhale is a big, just letting go. And so make sure your feet are placed evenly on the floor, so it's both sharp on the chair. Spine is long, front body is soft, shoulders up, back and down just a few times. Tuck your chin in slightly to release the back of your neck. And here we go. Inhale, 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 and 2 more rounds. Inhale, 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 and inhale, 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 and good stuff. And so notice how you feel. Good. Oh. I'm seeing a thumbs up. Yeah. Okay. And so I'm just going to take a look at the time. So we have quite a bit of time left. So I think I would like to come into a nice flow. So I like to, think of the movement sometimes, the flows as a string of pearls. And bringing kind of pieces of various poses together in a flow. And so for this one, let's begin with our hands together at the heart center in prayer pose. Lift your elbows slightly. Release your arms by your sides, spiral your palms open. Soft bend in your elbows. On inhale, reach your arms up to your hip points. So mountain pose. Then maybe our hands come together in prayer down through our heart. Release your arms by your sides, spiral your palms open on inhale, coming up into mountain pose. Maybe our hands come together in prayer down through the heart. So when we come forward, hands down through to the heart, maybe just drawing our chin towards our heart center as well. That will give us a little nerve flossing for our neck. Release your arms by your sides, spiral your palms open. Inhale, mountain pose. Palms come together in prayer down through the heart. On exhale, hinging from the hands drop forward. Take hold of the sides of your chair for stability. So forward fold. If you want to walk your feet forward a little bit for a little more stability, go for it. Press down through your inner heels. Place one hand on each of your thigh. Lift from your chest. Come on back up. Place your hands at your heart center. Lift your elbows slightly. Release your arms by your sides. Spiral your palms open. Inhale, mountain pose. Maybe our hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Gently twist towards the left. Inhale, come back center. Gently twist to the right. Inhale, come on back center. Release your arms by your sides. Spiral your palms open. Inhale, reaching your arms up to the sky. And this time I'd like to invite you to float your hands down over your left knee. Inhale, reaching up into mountain. This time, hands slow down over our right. Inhale, reach back up into mountain. Hands come together in prayer down through. We'll take a moment and we'll do one more round. So hands in prayer if that works for you. Lift your elbows. Release your arms by your sides. Spiral your palms open. Soft bending your elbows, reaching up into mountain. Take a look between your palms if it doesn't create tension in your neck. Return your gaze on the horizon. Maybe our hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Release your arms by your sides. Spiral your palms open on inhale. Reach up into mountain. Hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Release your arms by your sides. Spiral your palms open. Inhale, reaching up into mountain. Hands come together in prayer down through the heart. On exhale, hinging from the hips, rock forward a little. Take hold of the sides of your chair for stability. Tuck your chin in slightly to release the back of your neck. Forward fold. Press down through your inner heels, one hand on each of your thigh. Lift from your chest, come back up. Place your hands in prayer pose at the heart. Release your arms by your sides, spiral your palms open, come into mountain pose. Hands come together in prayer down through the heart. Twist to the left. Come back center, twist to the right. Come on back center. Release your arms by your sides, spiral your palms open, come into mountain. Hands come together in prayer. And actually this time, prayer, and then let's float our hands down over our left knee. Spiral your palms open, come on up into mountain. Maybe bring your hands together in prayer, and then float your hands down over your right. Inhale, reach up into mountain pose. Stretch beyond your fingertips. And then maybe our hands come together in prayer down through the neck. And take a rest. And so, an invitation to reach your right hand over to your left knee. Place your left hand on top of your right. Turn your torso towards the left. And then massage your knee. Bend your knee some more. And then come on over to the other side. Left hand reaches over your right knee. Right hand on top of left. Turn your torso. Massage your knee. And then come on, seated comfortably back in your chair. In preparation for palming, which is an exercise for our eyes. And I'd actually like to share a practice with you that I have done a few times in the last few days for my eyes. And I know that most of us are spending a lot of time online, and that can start to strain the eyes. And so this is also a lovely practice if you tend to get headaches. And so let's begin with palming. So if you have a pillow, a yoga mat, something that you can place on your thighs. I'm just going to grab a pillow, cushion. There might be a blanket rolled up. And so bring your hands together, rub your hands vigorously. Warm up your hands, energize your hands. If you're wearing glasses and you're okay with taking them off for a few moments, go for it. And then hinging from the hips, if you have something on your lap, rest your elbows on your pillow or block or whatever it is, and then cup your eyes slightly. It might be that you're sitting up. And so allow the warmth of your hands to soften behind your eyes. And we'll stay here for a few breaths or as long as it feels comfortable. And slowly, as you're ready, release your hands, make your eyes open. For the next practice, I'd like you to imagine 12 o'clock and 6 o'clock. And then when you're ready, roll your eyes up towards 12 o'clock and stay there for a count of 10 if that feels comfortable for you. So, eye yoga. And finish up. And then turn your gaze down towards 6 o'clock. So actually, we're moving our eyes only, not our head and neck. For the count of 10. When you're ready, move your eyes from side to side. And so actually, let's do the same practice. We'll move our eyes to one side for the count of 10. And then shift to the other side. And then come on back to center. Okay. And so one more time, rubbing your palms vigorously. And then just bring your hands up to your face and sweep across your eyes. And down along your face. Take your fingertips up to your scalp. Imagine you're shampooing your hair and massage. So if you have a yoga practice a yoga buddy with you, it's going to be a lovely practice to share with someone. And then bringing your fingers up to the tops of your ears and then twiddle from the tops of your ears down to your earlobes. And then tug on your earlobes a few times. So lots of acupressure points along your earlobes. And let's do this one more time. Twiggling from the tops of your ears down along. You get to your earlobe and tugging a few times. And then when you're ready, reach your hand over and then sweep down along your arm. So inhale, let, exhale, go. Come on over to the other side, sweeping down. Lean back in your chair and give your Buddha belly a little massage. So massaging our organs. If you like, come forward a little, give your lower back a little massage. Maybe reaching up a little higher to where your kidneys and your adrenal glands live. And then sweeping our hands forward. Inhale, left. Exhale. And then finishing up, sweeping down along your thighs, maybe your knees, shins, wherever you can reach comfortably. And then sweep back up. One more time, take that loving, healing energy into your own, sweeping down. And then come on back up. Rest your hands a few inches in front of you. Close your eyes softly or soften your gaze and notice any subtle sensations. And so from here, I think it would be a good time to come into a short guided meditation. And so the invitation to rest your hands in Yana Mudra. So Yana Mudra is when we press all our fingertips into our thumbs. That's the beginning. And draw your hands in towards your hip creases. So you can have your palms face up or down. Just keeping your index fingers pressing into your thumbs, extend your other three fingers. And so mudras, these hand gestures were created to help us focus our mind. If this mudra works for you, lovely. If not, choose another hand gesture. And if you'd like, think of the mudra as symbolically as connecting with your higher self or your higher power. And then look down and into your heart, see what you can see. And then imagine you're breathing into your heart. And so the meditation is by Thich Nhat Hanh, beloved Buddhist monk, Zen Buddhist monk. Breathing in, I know that I'm breathing in. Breathing out, I know that I'm breathing out. As my in-breath grows deep, my out-breath grows slow. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I feel ease. Breathing in, I smile. Breathing out, I release. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. Breathing in, I calm my body. Breathing out, I smile. Dwelling in the present moment, I know this is a wonderful moment. We'll sit and breathe together for a few moments. Come into whatever position you'd like for your final relaxation. Make sure that you have what you need to stay warm enough. I always like to suggest a blanket, a cushion, something on your thighs if that feels comfortable for you. So I know this doesn't work for everyone. And so roll your shoulders up, back and down, just a few times. So not scrunching our shoulder blades together, but allow your shoulders to melt away from our ear. Close your eyes softly if that feels comfortable for you, or soften your gaze. Or maybe looking down towards the floor, a few feet in front of you. This can be calming for our nervous system. Soft yoga belly, the area between our navel and our pubic bone. The soft palms. Relax your jaw. Unclench your teeth. Let there be a little space between your teeth. Soften your lower jaw. Soften around your temples. Soften the area between your eyebrows. Wide forehead. On inhale, if you'd like, saying let. On exhale, go. Inhale, let. Exhale, go. If it's challenging to quiet the mind, sometimes placing our hands on our Buddha belly and bringing our awareness to our breath can be helpful. Without changing anything, bring your awareness back to your breath. And thank your body again. Our bodies are the best home our mind will ever have. Now see if you can begin to deepen your inhale, lengthen your exhale. Wiggle your fingers and toes, hands and feet waking up. Rub the tips of your fingers with your thumbs if you'd like. And then come on up seated comfortably to finish up your yoga practice. Bring your hands together at your heart, lifting your heart to your hands, bowing your head to your heart. Take a moment to honor yourself for showing up for yoga practice today. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. And thank you to ConnecTra and the Disability Foundation for providing this opportunity for us to share some time together. And so the teacher in me honors and appreciates the teacher in each of you. Have a lovely rest of the day. Thank you. And so notice how you feel before and after your yoga practice. Questions or feedback, always love to hear from you.